Hey everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. I wanted to bring you some information on Dogecoin and why I finally broke down and invested in cryptocurrency. And my first one is Dogecoin. Now, if you are new to my channel, I talk about credit and how to improve your credit score, no matter where you are on your credit journey, and how to leverage credit to make cash flow. So with this video, I want to talk about my own experience. Anybody who have followed my information understands why I push credit as an option, and I talk about the current monetary system. Currently, we don't have money per se. We have currency. The American dollar itself is nothing but credit because it is backed by nothing. I wrote this in my book some years ago, and talking about credit, you cannot talk about credit without talking about the dollar. And this is why cryptocurrency was made. It is a decentralized way to have really a currency. And this is why it's called cryptocurrency. So the difference between what we call currency and money has to have a store of value. So if you are watching everything that's going on in the economy now, why I preach credit so much is because they are doing what's called quantitative easing. They're printing money, and the majority of this money is going into the repo markets, and they are printing millions a day, actually up into the billions a day, to support not really Main Street, but a lot of it is going towards Wall Street to keep the prices there inflated for the market. So why is that important, and how does that tie into cryptocurrency? Now, for me, myself personally, why I always talk about building credit and obtaining wealth items, things like real estate, things that can generate you cash flow. Myself, with the market on what's going on in real estate, I will make a video about that maybe a little later, because I'm getting at my website people that want content about investing in real estate. And I currently will not, at this moment in time, be investing in any more real estate until the market cools down. And the reason why is what's going on, and the reason why I'm segueing into investing in Dogecoin. With the printing of the money supply, you're starting to see everything around you, the prices to inflate. Okay, so you're starting to see where I went to buy some crab legs at my local grocery store. Snow crab legs are now $27 per pound, when they used to be, maybe a couple of weeks ago, $7. It seemed per pound. It seemed like everything is inflating in value, but you are not getting more. It is actually inflation because you're getting less for your dollar. And it's not the fact that the prices of these items are going up. As we see home prices that has just exploded. The median home price in the country now is $375,000, which is crazy. Even the value of my real estate have went up crazy, over 100 grand within a year. That is not economically just reasonable. And it's not that the value of the home is going up. It's not that the value of the food is going up. It's the purchasing price of your dollar is going down. This is why it's very important to improve your credit, because there's no way you can work for this kind of inflationary dollar. I mean, so the more that you're working, so if you're working for $20 an hour, your pay is not going up, but they're printing more dollars and the cost of everything around you is going up. So it's eroding away at your hourly rate, and there's no way that you can keep suit with this. So what caused me to really invest in Dogecoin is the fact that I see with the dollar, I know a lot of people knock the fundamentals of Dogecoin, that technically is the unlimited supply, and it unlike Bitcoin, there is a cap on the supply, so it will resemble features of gold and silver. So a lot of Bitcoin, that is why the value is there, because it's a cap on the supply and amount. But the one thing I can see with Dogecoin, it's actually being accepted. So you have different now athletic or entertainment companies. So even with the NBA, Dallas Mavericks, they're accepting it. The Oakland A's are accepting it. And there's about 1,300 other stores now, online stores and stores that is accepting Dogecoin. Also, of course, Elon Musk is slated to go on SNL and mention Dogecoin. He's been one that has really been pushing for Dogecoin. But my biggest draw to it is the fact that people themselves have faith in the coin itself. They're willing to accept it, because at the end of the day, the American dollar is backed by nothing. It's the willingness that everybody else have to accept it, to put value on it. It's the good faith. So if you have enough people, enough merchants that is willing to accept Dogecoin, it's going to have its value. I'm a person that's not into bags, like Birkin bags. It has no value to me. But if someone give me that bag and give me the opportunity to sell it, I just see its value for what everybody else perceive it for. It's what I can convert that into to obtain what I want with that product. So it's not that I believe in it. It's just like a Warhol or a certain art. Most of us is oblivious on how art works. We just know its value because there are people out there willing to pay in the millions or better for that art piece. So you know you can move that piece and it is considered valuable to someone else. So this is what I see the opportunity with Dogecoin. It's a very low rate to get in. I think I bought some when it was about 52 cents. Easy for it to get now that it's on the Robinhood platform. Binance, I had some issues trying to get that going, but Robinhood made it very easy. I can't say I'm a fan of Robinhood, but hey, it was a way for me to attain it very easily. And on top of that, you were able to purchase it for a low amount and still to get in. So in my mind, what do I have to lose? I'm not saying I'm betting a barn on it, but if Elon Musk, it really kicks off with SNL and it brings it on the forefront of the just market, where it has even more recognition than what it's getting now, and people actually consider it as a currency or a medium of exchange, it's going to create value. So that is my perspective on it. I personally will start exploring some cryptocurrencies just for an investment, But as I always say, I personally buy silver and gold. I kind of like to stick to the fundamentals, because one thing about cryptocurrency, I was in the area that down in Texas when everything went out, you didn't have electricity or access to technology, but I see it as an opportunity to invest. And I will continue to invest in my silver and gold. And actually with silver and gold, it's really, especially with silver, it's more or less a safety net, because keeping your money in the bank, it's not actually benefiting you, especially the more that they print it, they keep devaluing the dollar. And the whole thing is, if money was that valuable, why is it that the banks charge you to hold your money, a maintenance fee, if it's that valuable? So think about it. Would you hold my money for free? If you get to use it, they actually use it. And they pay you we can't even say barely pennies on the dollars for using it. They actually charge you for holding it and making money off of it. So where's the value in it? They understand that the creation of credit at this point in time with the United States is necessary, because our gross national product and our debt, we have more debt than what we produce as a country. So at this point in time, the creation of credit is very important to even keep our economy afloat. So you will continue to see this printing of the dollar and the creation of credit, because at this point, once we went over 99% of debt to gross national product, and now we're around 125%, there's no turning back. So you're going to see, you see this in Japan, they're almost at or above or at 200%. There's no turning back at this point. So this trend is going to continue to go on. And it's going to have to be some things that's going to come into place, because you're going to see inflation go wild. And if you do your studies on what happened into Zimbabwe and Venezuela, the constantly printing of this currency, you're going to see the prices, even on food, that could change every day from hyperinflation. So we have to now be very wary of the dollar, because you're losing a lot of your time and effort by working for it. You have to learn how to use your credit to access different things of wealth off your name, and not working for money, because right now they are robbing you of your time. So if they can print it faster than what you can work for it, they are doing a really what would they call a shell game, and they're robbing you of your time, because there's no way that you can work and purchase a house for $375,000 just by working there, you and saving. You cannot do that if they're going to keep printing more money, and it inflates the value. They keep moving the goal line. So now you have to clean up your credit. You have to find different ways of investing to increase your money supply, or for not working for it. You just cannot continue to work. So I saw Dogecoin as an opportunity to invest. It was about 54 cents. I don't know where it is at this current moment, but we don't know where it might go after Saturday. Hopefully, I am hoping that it do hit $1, so at least I can increase what I put in it very quickly. So at 54 cents for me per coin, it's a no-brainer, and it's not much. that I'm going to lose. I'm only putting in what I'm willing to lose. So that was my perspective on it. I wish everybody the best. If you want more content, more information, I will be dropping it very soon on the real estate aspect on why I'm not investing right now. And I will be breaking that down in depth in any more real estate until the market cooled down some. So I'll be breaking that down in depth so that it should be dropping. I'm going to give you guys a real detailed breakdown, and even looking at what's going on with the 1030 exchange tax laws. You have to be very careful, okay, because you're looking to be an investor. So the changes to that and the capital gains tax that could be coming in really soon with the new tax plan, you have to consider all of these things before you begin to invest. And just with moratoriums, you want to keep that in mind. You might have to find easier ways to go about it. And crypto could be one of those ways if you do your research. So if you have questions, I'll leave in the comment section a link to my website. Make sure you hit me with the questions there. All right, be blessed.